Hey everybody, this is Doug with Artfully Rogue. So I'm in the process of building a large sculpture that involves some stainless and involves some aluminum. I had a company reach out to me and ask if I'd like to try one of their metal cutting blades. Well, the company is called Graff and it's a diamond cutting metal blade. So I figured, hey, let me try this on the stainless and see how that works. So let's go check it out. So I started cutting this stainless with my normal cutoff wheels. And I realized, man, I'm going to burn through a lot of these things. And then I remembered that I actually had this diamond blade sent to me by Graff Black Professional. I think Black Professional might be what the blade is called. So we're going to see how this diamond blade actually does on the stainless. Like a pretty hardy blade. It's got like little diamond edge here. All right, let's give that a shot. Fits right on, there's a 5/8 arbor. 7/8. 7/8 arbor. That would be my phone right now. Probably a telemarketer. Yeah, it's a telemarketer. How do these people get my number? Okay. There we go. And now for your listening pleasure, nature near water. This is a piece of 3/16 mild steel. I've marked a line at 10 inches, and I'm going to take my normal cutoff wheel. Now granted, this is just a cutoff wheel that I picked up at Harbor Freight, and we're going to see how long it takes to cut 10 inches with the Harbor Freight cutoff wheel, and then we're going to test the diamond cutoff wheel on the same piece of steel. Due to the amount of overhang of the 3/16 steel, I started to encounter some vibration, so it was necessary to hold the piece steady to get through that cut. Okay, so 1 minute and 15 seconds to use a cutoff wheel from Harbor Freight to cut 3/16. So let's see what happens with the diamond wheel. Okay, so the diamond wheel is on, ready to go. We're going to do the same piece of 3/16 steel, 10 inches long. We're going to set the timer, and we're going to see how long it takes us to get from here to here compared to the Harbor Freight. The kerf on these two wheels are roughly the same, so they're rather thin. Wouldn't it be great just to turn off the sound on grinders when you're working in the shop and just listen to the peaceful creak? Okay, a little bit more than doubled the time, 2:38. So it definitely took a little bit longer. One of the factors may be that the cut on the right done by the Harbor Freight wheel was a little bit thinner of a kerf compared to the diamond blade on the left. So it was cutting a little bit more material. So I actually had another cutoff wheel here in the shop. It's got a bit of a thicker kerf. It's from Kimball Midwest, and I'm going to go ahead and give this a test in comparison to the diamond and the Harbor Freight wheel to see how long it'll take to get from here to here, just to see if we've got a bit of a triple comparison. This particular abrasive cutoff wheel actually had a kerf that was about double the width of the diamond blade and the Harbor Freight abrasive blade. Okay, so 1:29. So the Kimball West was a little longer than the Harbor Freight, but it definitely cut a little faster than the Diamond blade. So I'm going to put the Harbor Freight wheel back on, and we're going to make another 10-inch cut. I want to see how long it takes to grind down this wheel so that it's not usable, and so that I'd have to put another wheel on in order to make another cut. Abrasive blades are definitely a consumable product, and depending on the size of your project, could end up costing you quite a bit of money. And for the remaining length of the cut, enjoy the sounds of the ocean. So I would say it's safe to say I could probably get about 20 inches on the 3/16 with this particular cutoff wheel. This means I need to get another cutoff wheel in order to go any further. So I suppose the nice thing about having the Diamond cutoff wheel is, even though it's a little slower, I won't go through as many as these cutoff wheels. Okay, so the Diamond blade. You know, I think in concept and in design, I think it's a good little blade. I'm not sure for functionality that it is something that would actually work in my shop on a regular basis. And I say that only because from the time that I started using this to today, which has probably been about a month, it seems that it does kind of start to dull a bit. And as you saw in this most recent timed cut of 10 inches, is it took quite a bit of time to get through that 3/16 to the end. Now again, you're going to use more of the normal cutoff wheels than you would using a Diamond cutoff wheel. And I guess if you're a hobby metal worker, this would probably work well, and you probably wouldn't have to buy regular cutoff wheels for any length of time, because this would actually do the job. It cuts clean, which is nice. You don't get a lot of vibration, which I thought you might because of the Diamond particles on there. It's not something that I would use on my shop, because when I'm in my shop, I'm looking for a little bit more speed and efficiency, because speed and efficiency equals times, hours on the clock. So the quicker I can get a piece of metal cut, the faster I can get along with the project. If you're just doing something in your garage or you're a hobby worker, I think that this might be a good investment for you if this is something you use on occasion. Again, I think it's a good design. I think it's a good idea, but I think you're just going to have to decide for yourself whether it's going to be right for your environment as far as the Diamond blade goes. But thank you very much, Graff, for sending this to me, for giving it a shot in my shop. And yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it because it still does cut and it does work great. But it's gonna be one of those blades that if I don't have another blade in the shop, I'm gonna turn to this because I know it'll get the job done. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It is greatly appreciated, and I hope that the information that I'm able to share with you is helpful. If you have any questions, please leave those down there in the bottom. If you haven't subscribed, please do so now. That really helps keep this content flowing. And to my Patreon supporters, thank you so much for your support. That is Barry and Marlene Rush, that is Fun Kiss Artistic Creations, and Judy Clothier. And for the three of you, the bus project is about to get started. I pick up the bus in a couple of days, and we're gonna get it back here to the shop. We're gonna raise the roof. We'll see everybody in the next video. Hey everybody, this is Doug with Artfully Rogue. Gosh, my hair must look like a mess. I didn't even check my hair. What does my hair look like? Oh, not too bad, okay. Start fresh.